Now, we've been using the Flex Polisher to go ahead and do all our surface enhancements and apply the paint sealant on our Audi TT. Now, it's a great way to go, especially if you've got those deeper scratches, you need those deeper swirls to get them out. But keep in mind, when using any of this Wolfgang Car Care series, you don't need to use a polisher. You can do it by hand as well. Now, you've got a new car like this, Mercedes, for instance. It's pretty much contaminant free for the most part and doesn't have any real deep swirls into it. So we've got some products that can help bring this to life and do so by hand. It's just all about using the right product and using the right techniques.
Yep, it's all about technique. Like Bruno said, we use the machine over there because, you know, realistically, these modern clear coats are really hard, and if you've actually got to remove swirls, it's going to be faster and easier to work by machine. You get it finished like this, brand new Mercedes, no swirls, no scratches. Let me show you some tips and techniques for working by hand. Okay, so what we have here is called the polishing pal. Bruno, grab that wax pad.
Okay, right here.
Yep. Now, this is a traditional wax pad, and you could use this, but the problem is, notice how he holds it. He sandwiched it between these four fingers and his thumb, so he can't lay this flat against the paint because his thumb's there to hold it.
Right.
Plus, look where all the pressure is going to be, right there across his fingertips. So realistically, he's only using about this part of the pad. So what this is this is a foam pad, kind of like we use for the machine, and it's on a Velcro interface here with an ergonomic handle. And look at this, when I hold it like this, I'm going to have 100% of the face of this pad going to work for me.
Right.
And here's a little tip. When you have a brand new pad, when you're first starting out, you want to do what we call priming the pad. Go ahead and pour some on yours.
Okay.
And put a little bit on mine. And what you're going to do is just take your finger, you only got to do this the first time when the pad is dry, and just take and put some of this paintwork polish enhancer, push it around, and kind of moisturize or dampen the face of the pad before you start. That way 100% of this is going to go to work for you cleaning the paint. Now, once you have some product on there, I need a little bit.
Get a little bit more.
Then you add like kind of a dime or a nickel size, just a drop there, so you have something to actually work with. There you go. And when you're using this product, you actually want to put this on in straight lines. And again, kind of like we did over there when we worked by machine, you only want to work a small section at a time. So here's a section, maybe here's a section, and here's a section. And you apply this in straight lines and you let it dry to haze, come back, it's real easy to wipe off. And this is going to perfectly prepare this for an application of wax. What this also does is it removes any light oxidation. It's non-abrasive. It's basically a chemical cleaner. It's going to remove any light oxidation, any light water spots, any surface impurities, and any previously applied coats of wax or paint sealant. Now, this is important because you don't want to get a wax buildup. So periodically, it's a good idea to go out and use a light paint cleaner like this. And what this does is it gets you down to what we call a fresh base. That means it gets us right back down to the original paint.
Yeah, we'll let this dry to a haze then, Mike, right? And then we'll buff it out with a microfiber, and then we're ready to go to the next step.
That'll be applying the wax. Okay, so tell you what, let's keep knocking this out.
Okay, scoot this over here for you.